I see the plane, I play with the regional fish.
We don't contribute. No, if we give you this money now, we not going to even see food.
No going to go on this.
Bye, now welcome to this channel where we dey give a bunge update of wetin dey happen for Biafran territory and how the zoo dey enter gbege. The main tori na see how the Islamic State Nigerian police dey harass Igbos for Abia State. Una see them, e dey ask for 150,000 naira from these boys because they're too young to dey drive the kind car wey they dey drive, and these people dey beg am. Prime Minister drop update, say, breaking, the security threat in Olu is over. The terrorists are sticking out. However, we call on Biafrans to remain vigilant and focused. The terrorists at HQ Nigerian Army could not come. They are frightened after my heli security post. I know say many of us get questions where we want make Prime Minister answer. Some of these questions Prime Minister don't answer for this audio when I listen.
The reason for this historic references is for you to understand that you make your history. Nobody makes the history for you. So after the self-referendum, we gather in Finland from all over the world. And in Finland, we will use the outcome of the referendum to declare the restoration of independent state of Biafra. And of course, after that, we will make sure that no presence of Nigeria will be allowed in Biafra territory. The sabotage will be taken to the highest level. We will make sure there is no government house under Nigeria will be staying in Biafra territory. So it is then a declaration of independent state of Biafra by declaring the restoration of Biafra, and then we begin to delegitimize Nigeria by making sure that no presence of Nigeria government in Biafra will be allowed. And by the activities and the hostilities of Biafra against Nigeria, will bring the international community into what is going to be happening going forward in Nigeria. So that's where we're going. So what the fact is that after the declaration, a war of the hostility, we will take it to the next level, and that will create the room for the international community to pave it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister. The response to that question has been addressed, which is the delegitimization of the Nigerian government from Biafra territory. We go further to take more questions. Your questions through the chat. We are looking out for questions here. Whatever it is you want to get clarifications from the Prime Minister, this is the chance to do that. So please go ahead and ask a question. And we have one question here. I would love to ask, why if the Nigerian government fight the link on that very day?
The reason why we have a long time, is to make sure that there will be no much disenfranchisement of the Biafra people. So I don't think that the system we are going to use, Nigeria government will be able to fight those links. So, but if they do, we have many alternatives, and we hope that it doesn't happen like that. And we are very sure of this link we are using. So everybody should understand that whatever the decision the government of Biafra has taken, we have considered the interest of the Biafra and considered also the process that we are following, and we are very, very sure that this particular process is not going to be sabotaged by Nigeria. We have many, many options to take if any problem. And remember, after the stage 1 of the voting, which will end sometime in May, we will reassess what we have done, where we need to make amendments, and then we'll go to the second stage of voting. So the voting is stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister. Another question goes, after redeclaration in Finland, will Nigeria still have rights to come into Biafra territory?
It depends on our firepower. Our target and agenda is to make sure that before then, we will be taking up on all where these terrorists are coming and planning the attack against our people. And remember, it remains a guerrilla warfare, which will be taken to the maximum level. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that response. We have another question here. What happens to Biafrans in regards to their money in the Nigerian bank accounts after the declaration?
We are working on the Biafra Federal Reserve, and of course, the declaration, as you all know, is not, a total declaration that we are going to cut everything off from Nigeria. But the Biafra government is working on a Federal Reserve. We're also working on the Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency of the Biafra, and hopefully by then our digital currency should be ready, and Biafrans may decide to get their wealth and money and convert them to Biafra currency, Biafra coin, digital currency, and it will be safe.
Thank you very much. The next question goes like this. Concerning the elderly, how do we get them to vote?
The elderly, we are having what we call the electoral officers, many parts of Biafra, and those elders will be attended to. Many of them, we will try as much as possible to see that many elders, especially in the rural area, will be attended to by the electoral officers. And that particular mechanism and measure has been discussed and assessed. And so going into the first 3 weeks or few weeks of the voting, we'll be able to know actually the inflow of votes, and then we will re-strategize on how to effectively capture those elders in the rural area. But of course, above all, the most important thing is that those of you who have elderly people in your families can also help in making sure that they participate in the voting by sharing the link, getting their information, and asking them what is their opinion on Biafra. If they say that they are voting for Biafra, you can help them to make that particular process. But what we are doing now is what we believe works for us as a government. So it is we that design what works for us based on the situation on ground. And because Nigeria is a very fragile state, we cannot go, physically and start voting in Biafra land because of the fragile state of Nigeria, and because Nigeria, as everybody knows, is a terrorist state. It doesn't understand anything rule of law. It does not respect the rights that they also are signatory to, especially the right of association, right to self-determination, and all that. That doesn't respect those laws. So we have adopted this particular measure, which we believe will work for us. And anybody that is not very happy, we don't care. If the United Nations is not happy with the outcome of the result, then they should step forward and organize a new referendum for Biafra people, which I believe we will be very happy to participate in those referendums. Thank you.
Thank you very much once again. I think we will take this as the last question. This is in regards to the names that should be used while voting. So this person is asking, make changes to my name / I have my father's name as my surname. My family bears my grandfather's names. Can I add them during the referendum?
You can answer your name during the referendum. So long as you are a Biafran, use whatever name you have and your legal name during the voting. So it doesn't matter. So long as you are a Biafran, your vote will count. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister. That will be all from here.
Thank you very much, audience. As we'll bring this particular session to an end, I want to remind everyone to remain resolute. And above all, I will make a very special announcement, for some changes that we have in the government of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, effective from today, especially those of you in the United States. Effective from today, we have an acting American rep in the name of pharmacist Diana Eme. Pharmacist Diana Eme is now the American rep, the new acting American rep, while Dr. Agye has been assigned to a different, have given a different assignment in the government. So from today, those of you in the United States, give your support to her. Make sure you work closely with her. Our target is to make sure that we capture the entire 50 states of the United States. We want to have representatives, we want to have admin in those states. So if you reside in the United States and your state is not yet part of the government, or that you don't have the admin in your state, please contact the Biafra government, contact anybody or the media team who will give you contact to Pharmacist Diana. Pharmacist Diana will be the rep of the North and South America, including Canada. Thank you, Biafra people. And on this note, I say, may God bless you. May God bless the United States of Biafra. May God bless the Liberation Army. May God bless the Biafra resistance fighters. May God bless the Biafra Navy. May God bless all other forces, all other armed groups, all other brothers in arms that have stood up to defend Biafra land and are in alliance with the Biafra government. May God bless all of you who have worked assiduously to make sure that we have achieved what we have achieved today. Remember that the struggle for Biafra has gained a very powerful global attention, irrespective of the fact that most of the multinational news channels or houses are not talking about Biafra. Doesn't mean the world leaders are not getting the direct message from different channels of what is going on in Biafra. We will continue to make tougher decisions to create this awareness that will go to the right people that needed to know what is going on in Nigeria. And remember, your freedom lies in your hand. And what has not happened before, make it happen, and it becomes your history. From here, from me, is good evening, and may God bless you all. Good night.
Yes, now welcome back to the channel where we're giving out Tori and better update. Now here the questions and the response of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa to those questions. Another matter we reach my table now be say for Katsina State as we dey talk. Now so some people they call bandits. Now so they enter this way the way they do for Katsina. They buy 3 security men. After they buy 3 security men, they carry all the 55 guests for the wedding. The zoo will go down. With all this war, you can't tell me say that zoo no go down. I lie. The zoo is going down and it is going down for good. See, 55 of them, they in the carry go come out. Which kind wedding, which kind country be this one? You know if you get peace of mind, wedding no, they buy people, they carry people. The zoo, they go down. Another matter now say, if we join the struggle, we will make us army generals, Niger Delta militant query Simon Ekpa. Some of those Niger Delta people, they be Biafrans, but you know, say they always call themselves, say they be militant, they be that they in their own and they focus on the oil. The House Prime Minister say, will you make us your general? That one pass, we go make you pass general self. The thing be say we want an environment where people go feel live orderly. Don't be environment where you go to beg to do everything. You won't collect visa, you go to beg. You won't go school, you go to beg. You won't get incentive from government, now beg. You don't even if you get anything from government. No be that kind of environment you want. No be that kind of society. No be that kind of country we want live. If we get when we get our Biafra, you go pass general. You go get life where your children go feel enjoy. Your children for children to come go they enjoy. You go pass the pride and the thing where they call rank and all those things. It go be peace of mind. It go be assurance of the better future for your children. For this matter, me I go rest my case. Thank you.